Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have more Agents of Mayhem goodness. This time we have Agent of Mayhem expansion. Johnny Gat is back. Again, this is brought to you by the good people at THQ Nordic, Volition, Deep Silver, Apollo Games, and Academy Games. Again, this was an add-on for the Kickstarter that I backed. You need the core box set to use this expansion. And again, this was an add-on, so you had to pay a little extra cash to get this expansion. But Johnny Gat is back is what we're going to unbox today. Johnny Gat is back. Once a decorated hero among Soul's finest, Johnny's now a no-bullshit murder machine in Mayhem's service. And he's joined by two new super agents, Safe Sword, a brainy former FBI cybersecurity specialist, and Lazarus, a post-human nanite-wielding warrior back from the dead. Of course, it tells you what's in this expansion. Of course, this came out in 2019, brought to you by Academy Games. So, let us crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. More of these little boxes of goodness. Got 3 boxes of goodness in this one. And a whole bunch of stuff. So the first thing we're going to start off with is right here. This is the expansion rules. Again, Gat is back expansion, new ability symbols, spread attacks, new ability conditions, less than, cloak basic action, new attack bonuses, negative status hacking. We've got new status markers and Lazarus weapon action, the nanite up, nanite down. And that's all you got for rules. You also have some cards, background information about the characters. You have Safe Word, which is your background information, your stat lines right here. Then you have your on Devil's Night, relationships, motivations, and psych profile. On the back, once again, you have your Safe Word upgrades. You have skill upgrades, Legion Tech upgrades, and you have dark matter upgrades and the costs that are attributed to each of those. Of course, you have Johnny Gat himself. Background information, stat line, on Devil's Night, relationships, motivations, and psych profile. And on the back, again, one is upgrades. You got skill upgrades, Legion Tech upgrades, and of course your dark matter upgrades and the points that are attributed to them. Last but not least, we also have Lazarus. Background information, stat line, on Devil's Night, relationships, motivations, psych profile, and on the back, of course, you have their upgrades. Skill upgrade, Legion Tech upgrade, dark matter upgrades, and the costs that are attributed to all these things. So those are your 3 characters that you get in the box. And you have tokens for each of them. Start with this here. Right here you have your timer markers. You have your Mayhem status markers, and you have your Lazarus nanite cluster markers right here. They're a little different on the back, but there you have them. These are your, so it's right here, your counter sheet here. These are for your, if you want to add special abilities to your character. This is for Safe Word. And the very cool thing about these is that anytime you, if you punch these out, all right, and you throw them all together, first of all, it goes right back in the sheet cleanly, which makes it a good counter. But when you flip it over, it has a photo of each of the characters on there. So if you're using this with the base game, which you have to use it with the base game, you know exactly who it is. So you get all this stuff out on the board. Now you could put it back real easy. So that's your upgrade sheet for her. Your upgrade sheet for our tokens for Johnny Gat. Again, Johnny Gat's pictures on all of them. So you got different symbols for each of them. And again, at the back of the character card, it tells you what the upgrades available are and what they mean. And this is for Lazarus. Again, photo is on each of the tokens, which makes it easier to identify. Okay, there you have those. That's your token sheets. You also have your wonderful player boards. Again, you have Johnny Gat. Picture of him, good for a painting guide. He's an ex-cop from South Korea. You got shield, armor, speed, focus, tech, and mayhem. Got some slots here. Shotgun is his weapon of choice. His attack, he's got a move of 3. He can sprint up to 9, jump and dash. Action gadget goes here. Weapon gadget goes here. Passive gadget goes here. And they're indented this way. You put a card in there, it does not slide out of place. So there it is. That's for Johnny Gat. Safe word is the ex-FBI hacker from the United States. You got shield, armor, speed, focus, tech, and mayhem. And some slots up here. Domination gauntlets. You've got the move, you got your attack, your sprint, your jump, your dash. Of course, you have your action gadget, your weapon gadget, and your passive gadget. And there's nothing on the back of any of these. And of course, you have the painting guide again if you want to paint up your character, your figure. You have Lazarus with a cyber assassin from Morocco. Shield, armor, speed, focus, tech, and mayhem. A couple slots here. Then you've got your nanite drawing clusters. You've got your attack, sprint, jump, and cloak. And again, you have your action gadget, your weapon gadget, and your passive gadget. So this is your first little box that comes with it. Inside this one, you have your cube. I'm not going to open it up, but enough cubes for all 3 of the characters. This is one of your characters right here, so I'll use it back here so you can see it better. So this is Lazarus. Again, hex on the front, circle on the back. Again, they're a little on the thin side, but they're very good sculpts with a lot of detail on them. Hit it with white primer, make it pop even a little bit more. Use a painting guide, and you'll be able to pin them up just like you see on the cards, player cards. Put this back in here, and close that one up. So that's Lazarus. And in this one here, they've got a deck of cards. So take a look at that says. And again, this says Pride of Babylon, Agents of Mayhem. Gat is Back expansion contains gadgets and mayhem cards for Johnny Gat, Safe Word, and Lazarus. So let's get these opened up. Okay. Again, so these are your mayhem cards. That symbol. And these are your gadget cards. Great thing about them, again, it has a picture of who these cards are used with. Put the photos of the characters right on there. So this is a for Johnny Gat. These are the gadgets for Johnny Gat. So he's got a spray and pray, nowhere to hide, paint him red, 1 in the chamber, aggravated assault, crash course, line of attack, death penalty, disturbing the peace. This is for the next character, which is Lazarus. You got Nemesis, electric death, Omega Doom, Interrogator, Short Circuit, Terminal Force, Cluster Bomb, Dark Star, Steel Dawn, and then we have it for, oh, that's still there. No, that's for safe word, sorry. Safe word is Power Surge, Lag Spike, System Firewall, Determination, Overconfidence, Persistence, Electro Stimulator, RNG, Overclocked, sorry about that. And then we have, again, these are the Mayhem cards for those characters. So this one would be Canonization for Johnny Gat, Card Chase, Knife to the Heart. And this would be for Safe Word, Total Dominance, Viral Marketing, Biometric Hack, and then for Lazarus, so you'd have Metal Storm, Post-Human, and Death from Within. So that's your deck of cards. Again, you got 3 characters, so one of your characters can go in here as well. And put her cubes in there. And last but not least, you have 2 more figures. We'll use the back for this one. And you have Johnny Gat. Again, hex on the front, circle on the back. Very cool pose. Weapons blazing. He's a little bit meatier than the others are. Very cool sculpt. I like that a lot, actually. And then this would be Safe Word. Again, another cool sculpt. Hit it with white primer. All the details will pop even more and easy to paint up. Again, he's a little bit bigger than the other 2 are. So there you have it. That concludes everything included in this expansion of Johnny Gat is Back, used with Agents of Mayhem, Pride of Babylon board game. Again, this is an expansion. You can't use expansion unless you have the core box set. Of course, this was brought to you by THQ Nordic, Volition, Deep Silver, Apollo Games, and Academy Games. As always, thank you so much for joining us for this unboxing video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you could always give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below. You could also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.